American Steampunk. Culture, not just cosplay. Steampunk is a philosophy or worldview. At its core, it is an escape, a reimagination of the world. Steampunk is a sect of the globalized punk culture. So what that means, you can have steampunks all over the world. You can have Canadian steampunks, you can have Japanese steampunks, you can have Korean steampunks, you can have Moroccan steampunks. But for the purpose of this presentation, I will be focusing on steampunks who live in the United States of America. Steampunk is an observable culture. Individuals find belonging in groups, so steampunks band together and express a fascination of retro-futuristic technology while rebelling against past and present oppression such as sexism, racism, ageism, homophobia, slavery, and inequity. Steampunks don themselves in clothing and crafts that nod to Victorian aesthetics. Pause the video if you want. Now why do steampunks congregate? Steampunks can be found at conventions. So for example, these pictures are at the Burning Man Festival in Nevada. Steampunks can be found at parties, Halloween, school and work pride days, and best of all, fun. So why is steampunk growing in America today? Well, steampunk is essentially an escape from real-world cultural trauma and dysfunction. It imagines a less terrifying world. Now, for example, 9/11, that was very terrifying and victimizing for millions of Americans. Also, the George Floyd murder and the uproar that associated with that. First of all, the murder itself, and then the following subsequential protests. Alright, steampunk is essentially shared and symbolic. Look, take this girl here. She is wearing clothing that nod to the Victorian era with trends blending from the modern era. Now, she is holding a prop of the industrial era. So it is shared because if she was wearing a Hello Kitty outfit and holding a Care Bear, she would not be recognized as a steampunk. Now here is E.B. Tyler's famous quote. You can read that if you want. The American trap hop band Steam Powered Giraffe performed music with steampunk themes, thus influencing the subculture. So they significantly influence the direction of the movement of steampunk. So from left to right, down here in the bottom right, these characters, these band members, they have stage names. So this is Rabbit, this is the Spine, and this is Hatchworth. Now he left the band in 2016, replaced by this guy in the upper left. His name is Zero, with the zero, not an O. He replaced Hatchworth in 2017. Now the band, they just released their latest album, 1896, that's the name, last year. So, steampunks must present themselves, as I said in the previous slide, this girl, they must present themselves like a steampunk in order to be considered a steampunk. Alright, thank you. You're a real one.